The Storm Team Weather Desk, sponsored by Route 66 Solar.
5:09 on this Thursday morning, and I don't know if you guys have, well, I know I asked you, Mark, if you had seen this list. It's the Rolling Stones Best Songs of the 21st Century. It's over 200 songs, and I'm looking through it right now, and Nick here, he's like, oh, let's look at the top 50. It would take us way too long, and I was like, that's fair. So,
and it's a song I've never heard of at number 50 here.
Okay, well,
The Wire by Haim. Is that the name of the band? Haim?
Yes, it is. Now, I only know them for one exact reason, because when I worked at Justice, they played one of their songs like over and over again. Like it was a selective group of songs
Was
they
it
would
The
play all
Wire?
the time.
Because that would be.
I don't know that song. No, that came out in 2013. I wasn't working there in 2013. It was like 2018 is when
I will say that I think Rolling Stone does this a lot. They're known for coming out with these ginormous lists and rankings, albums, and movies and other things. You know, it's a good time to do a ranking like this because we're a quarter of the way through the 21st century.
But New York Times did the movies.
Yeah, so you can look and say, hey, in 25 years, what are the top 250 songs? You'll have to give us like some from the top 10 later on.
I will, But I will mention that TikTok by Kesha was on that list. I forgot what number it was.
Oh, I love that. That's a fun song.
See?
Kesha, Kesha was like huge during my college days, so I'm a Kesha fan in that.
I think a bar song, Tipsy by Shabuzi, that's on the list. Drops of Jupiter by Train.
A lot of good music.
People forget about Train.
A lot of good music.
I know, don't they?
Nick, today's a good music listening, roll the windows down, cruising around town day. Another picture-perfect day here in Central Illinois.
Looking real good for I had the windows down. I was feeling good. 40s right now. A little chilly for the windows down, honestly. We're down to 41 there in Jacksonville, 40 Champaign, 38 Mattoon, Terre Haute. It is a massive temperature swing here compared to where we were last Thursday. Remember, we were waking up 60s outside, so the fact that we're finally feeling more like fall, we've been ready for it. We've been waiting here. Live look outside from our tower camera here, not showing much of anything. Today, we warm up fairly quickly again. As soon as the sun comes up here, it'll be just after 7 o'clock, so we're about 2 hours away from it. Wind is more out of the east. Doesn't really make much of an impact. Almost the exact same temperature as yesterday. We hit 72. I think that's pretty in line of where we will be for today. That's exactly where I have our high temperature. So pretty good stuff. Nothing here in Illinois. And boy, is it quiet on the eastern half of the U.S. You get on the other side of the Rockies, there's a few showers. And then down around the Carolinas, it looks like. That is it. From the Rockies to the Atlantic there is very little activity. High pressure dominating. Clearing skies, things are looking nice and quiet for us here on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The only change we're going to see from today into tomorrow, some clouds coming through. There is a ever so slight chance that we get just a little blip of rain. You can see it right there, just a couple of stray showers. Do not count on getting any kind of beneficial or even measurable rainfall for tomorrow. These are fast movers. They weren't like they were on what we had Tuesday morning with that rain, but does leave the clouds for us. Finally, a cool Friday night. So if you're going to the Friday night football games here, we're talking 60s, maybe drop all the way down into those 50s by the time the games wrap up. Then you get into Saturday morning, similar to where we've been, mostly sunny skies, giving way to a pretty mild evening there. Temperatures tonight will be in those 40s. Clear skies again. Staying chilly, winds are pretty calm. I think we're in pretty good shape tonight. If you want to keep the windows down, that's probably my move. If you're a little too chilly for that, just have the AC and the heat turned off. Good night for you for it. Tomorrow, there's those clouds we're talking about. It doesn't have a huge impact on temperatures. We're in those low 70s again. A little bit more on the warmer side overnight this weekend. And then finally, we warm up even more. Look at next week. 80s are back. Return to the summer feels briefly. It won't last long. It looks like we'll be in the 70s for most of next week.
Thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can see more videos from News Channel 20.